to the Geek Lab. Let's say that one night you fancy a bit of retro gaming, and you fancy something on the Nintendo Entertainment System, perhaps a bit of Mario.
How about a nice game of chess?
No, not chess. Mario. Okay, right. So, what options have you got? Well, one option, obviously, is to go out and get an original. Now, when I bought this one quite a few years ago, I got this for £16 with 3 games thrown in. These days, these go for a lot of money, so it's not a cheap option. And once you've bought the console, you've got to find and collect and pay for the games, which are also can be very expensive. Also, with the console, often the cartridge slot has packed in, so you need to get either fit yourself or get somebody else to replace the cartridge slot on you. So there can be a lot of problems with buying the original one, and it can become expensive, which a lot of people can't afford. So the second option is emulation. Yep, you can load emulators onto your computer and get the games running that way, but a lot of people don't know how or don't want to set up emulators on their computer and go around chasing up all the ROMs and installing and getting everything to work just to play on a normal PC joypad as well. So a third option did exist. Nintendo came out with the NES Mini, but soon decided to cancel it, which shot the prices second-hand through the roof, and they command a lot of money on the internet now. So for the price of one of them, you may as well just get yourself an original one. So a lot of people can't afford that, don't want the original because of the problems and the cost, and don't like emulation. So with the cancellation of the NES Mini, the Chinese thought they'd come to our rescue. Or thought they'd rip off the NES Mini more like, but there we go. With things like this. The Minigame Anniversary Edition. Entertainment System. Built-in 500 classic games. Yes, and I got this because I had a quick look around for £12 shipped. Yeah, £12 all in. A lot of companies charge you with shipping, but I found one that didn't, and £12 for a little NES Mini clone with allegedly 500 games built in. Now the original had 30 games, this has 500. Is it any good? Is this worth your £12? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's have a quick look at the box before we dive in. Minigame Anniversary Edition. Doesn't say which anniversary. Entertainment System. Built-in 500 classic games. NTSL PAL employed universally. Whatever that means. Dual game handle. Yeah, they're not controls on this. They are game handles. Yeah, we're cool. We have game handles. Classic Games Collection contains Super Mario. Cool. Contra. Yes. Bikini Kunio series. Don't know that. TMNT, which is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, etc. games list. You don't have to game card download. What it's trying to say is you don't have to download games because they're already built in. Well, 500 of them are. There may be ones that it doesn't have that you want to play, but game handle of plug and play. I am assuming it's referring to the game handle there. On the side, back, side. Pretty much the same, and on the bottom, it's bugger all. So let's open this thing and see what we get. And now, other than opening this and just having a quick feel of these controllers, I have not used this at all, not even had it out of the box yet. So let's have a look at what we get. 2 controllers, first impression, lighter than the original, but not too light. Plastics seem quite good. Plus space for 6 screws, but 2 are unemployed. Weird. Okay, now the buttons themselves actually feel rather decent. There's a good weight to the D-pad. That actually feels okay. Yeah, it's good, the response to them. I should give them that. Bit of a ledge here, but that's on your main thing. This isn't like a sticker or anything like that painted on, so that's good. This one doesn't have that ledge, nope, and feels exactly the same. It feels like a slightly, very slightly lighter NES controller. Very good. We get the usual stuff, AV cable. This one doesn't have HDMI. It's AV only. Get the universal power plug of death. Very light, very light. We shall see. I shall try it. I shall sacrifice myself for you. And because we're European, they've provided us with an adapter. Isn't that nice of them? 250 volts. Okay. And, well, I thought that was a box. It's not. It's a flap. Isn't that class? In here, of the console itself. And before we look at that, oh God, I can't get my stuff out. We have the instruction book and games list. So let's have a quick look at the instruction book, which is in Chinese. Yep, there is no Chinglish to read in this because there is no English. Oh no, use the manual, mini PC game, mini TV game, anniversary edition. Anniversary edition. Remember that one? We obviously give us an anniversary edition box and put an anniversary edition inside. Okay, fair enough. It has built-in 500 classic games in total, which cannot be changed. Okay. Never allow children to play it alone, for it comes to the power usage. Okay. It's not the worst Chinglish I've ever seen. But, yeah, there is better out there. But, you know, you don't really need instructions. It's very simple to use. Keyring. And the list of games. There you go, quick scan down for you. There is a lot on there. And, yeah, you can see that some are repeats or different levels. But there appears, from the names anyway, to be a lot of different games. Hopefully, they're not just the same game with a different name, as some of these companies like to do, because they're cheapskates. So let's look at the console itself, and there it is, entertainment system. I thought that was going to be a sticker. It's not. It's actually silkscreen. Isn't that cool? So you got your reset and power here. Both. For a second then I thought that kept in, but it doesn't. Reset and the power here. You'll notice one thing straight away, which is going to break the universe. The reset and power button are on the opposite sides to the real thing. I'm scared. This particular one has ports which look like the traditional Atari ports, so I'm wondering if this will work on other consoles of that generation. Only problem is I'm reluctant to plug this into them, so I'm not going to test that. Other than that, you've got your power and your AV out. And other than that, it's a nice little case actually. I know a lot of people have been buying these to put Raspberry Pis in and redo them that way. But yes, it's a nice little case. It's not heavy, but it's not overly light either. And I've read that there is not much actually inside these. Obviously there isn't, it's just a NES on a chip, so it's not going to be that much inside them. But yes, I'm actually, it feels better than I expected it to, so well done. All that's left to do is take this downstairs, plug it in, and see what it's capable of. But before we do that, here's something I thought you might like to see. There's the original, and there's the clone NES Mini. So yeah, bit of difference in size. Let's go and see what this thing can do. Right, welcome to the main lounge and the main TV, and we'll just switch her on and see what she's got. And she goes straight into the menu there. Nothing fancy like on the original, but who needs all that? So, first thing is first, we got the 500 games there, but you've got a little sheet to help you here. I actually find it easier to look the games up on there. But if you press the A button, it goes forward 50. B button, it goes back 50. And you can use right and left on the D-pad to go forward and back faster. So we've got Ninja Turtles 1 straight at the beginning. So let's press start and have a look at how she plays. This one does have a Chinese title. I noticed that a lot don't. Are completely in English, but this one is different. So there we go, and let's have a little wander around before we go down that hole, because I went down that hole earlier. That's what happens when you put the camera in between you and thingy. Yep, some of them do have Chinese instructions. So let's just go down there, straight down the hole, see how she goes. And you'll notice straight away the console plays rather well. Well, it plays, as far as I can tell, perfectly. And the controller, now I'm going to use it. Yep, it's very responsive, no issues there. B buttons, A button is responding well, D-pad's controlling nicely. And as you can see, it's working fine on Ninja Turtles 1. Come here. And unlike a lot of these consoles, it's not suffering from the sound issue. Let's just reset it. And go look at Contra. It's not suffering from sound issues that some of them do. Now, this one, once you go in, it comes up with loads of different options. So, I don't know what half of these are. So, I'm just going to go with the basic Contra. And we'll see what we can see. Obviously, the colours are better on the screen, although, yeah, the camera's picking up pretty well. This is a two-player machine, obviously, so you can have two, but today we're going with Uno for me, and let battle commence. And backing up everything we come across. Oh, shot it. Oh, well. Ah, there it is. Thank you. On the hard games on the NES. Good old Contra. Bloody hard game. Well, yeah. Any mistake, and you're screwed. Basically. Come on, out. Ah! Get up there. Thank you. Get out again. Lazy boy, stop lying around. Oh! No! Right, go. Yes! And he died for that. Oh well. Was it worth the effort? Oh, there I am. Ah! That didn't go too well. Right, go. Shoot anything that moves. As you can tell, the games on this are very addictive. Well, that's a warning. I shall give you a health warning there. I actually got failed rehearsals. Oh well. Let's reset her. And Tiny Ninja Gaiden. Let's have a look at Ninja Gaiden on this thing. Oops. Hit the wrong button. Oh, no. Yeah, come here, a bit of fun there. Ninja Gaiden, start. Excuse me. Tecmo, 1991. Let's start. Go! As you can see, works fine. Blue is much better on the real screen. Oh, right, okay. I just need to know how to kill you. Then I'm sorted. A very simple side shoot me here. Ah. Didn't need to kill them, but there you go. Such is life. Ah, do that. I'm stuck. Ah. Oh, right, okay. Weird. Weirdness. But yeah. Never really played Ninja Gaiden, but it seems to work fine. Whoop. Hit the wrong button. There you go, die. That seemed a bit weak, don't need to die to jump up there to get up there. Well. Die. Why are you coming at a guy with a sword with a boxing gloves? I don't know. Alright, so that's Ninja Gaiden getting carried away here. Let's look at some more of the regular games. We do, I believe, up on 190 odd. What was that one? Mario 14. Werewolf. Bomberman. let's have a quick look at Burger Time. Yes, I've changed my mind. Let's go for Burger Time. That music has nothing to do with this, but we'll play it anyway. Oh yeah, been a while since I played this, so you'll have to forgive me any stupid errors, which I'm likely to make anyway, so there we go. Right, Burger Time, let's go. Come on, Mr. Chef, make me some burgers. Please be tastier than McDonald's. Not difficult. I used to be quite good at this, but there we go. But it works. There we go. That is Burger Time. And of course, can't do this without looking at Mario. So let's go that way. 70, 200 odd. I believe he's around here somewhere. There he is, Mario. The ultimate test of a NES clone. How does it do? Mario. And as you'll see straight away, it does absolutely fine. The controls doing perfectly. I'll have to get away from this game before I get addicted, but as you can hear, working fine. On the controls you've actually got about 1 metre of cable, so not bad. The power cable's a bit short, and I had trouble getting the power brick into its little adapter for the UK, so you might want to be careful with that, especially if you're giving it to kids. Make sure that's set up properly, because it would not go in all the way initially. A bit of a push to get it to do that, so might be something to watch out for if you're giving this to a kid. Make sure that's in properly. But as you can see, Mario, no issues. Obviously you're going to lose a bit of quality because it's not HDMI or anything like that, but for purists, this is how you had your image originally, if not worse, because you'd be on UHF most of the time. So for purists, yep, that's perfecto. Right, I'm going to find a couple more games, and then I shall show you them. Right, time for some Donkey Kong. Let's go. This is another game that a few years ago I actually practiced quite a bit for one of our little challenges, and I got quite good at it, but obviously those skills of... Don't forget to jump. Those skills have obviously gone a little bit now. Well, they haven't gone, they've evaporated. So, that one's a jump. That's all I need to know to play Mario. Well, Donkey Kong. Or Mario in his original game. Oh, don't come down, don't come down, good. Yay. Yes. Yes. I beat Mario. Right, so I'm gonna go at this one. Oh, sorry, this console is very addictive. Because it works so well. Oh, can't squish him. I've just discovered. I'm very impressed that the sound works so well. Well, it works perfectly. Some people doing close comparisons with the original found the colours are a little bit bright on this, and there is a slight buzz. There is a buzz on the sound on the original console, which I believe is actually louder than on this. So there we go. So that's Donkey Kong. Right, I have a few requests which I'm now going to put up for you. Right, Chris Dennett in our Facebook group requested Awful Rushing number 206. Sounds like a problem you have when you've gone the toilet. So let's see what this is. This is the first time in here, so I have no idea what this is going to be. Right, okay. It's a motorbike racing game. It's obviously an awful racing game because it's awful. Oh, it's going too fast. That's fast. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. Oh my god, my eyes are going funny. That's fast. It's just counting down. I don't know what your score is, anything like that. Just avoid things, very simple premise, and very fast. But this nice controller actually makes it a pleasure to play. Whoa! Probably a game that got rejected originally from the NES. Does it seem to have spent some time on the music? Although I'm starting to think it's just looping very short, so yeah. This is what's called shovelware. So let's go on to the next one. And the next one is... Right, this is requested by Andrew Beer from our Facebook group, and it's Milk and Nuts. Obviously he had a dirty mind when he thought of this, so let's see what this is. Nuts and milk. It's suddenly changed to nuts and milk from nuts and nuts. There, I can't even say. It's even got a game editor, that's interesting. Okay. We are a blob. And I don't know if I can touch that other blob. Is that blob scary? No idea. Okay. Looks like we can't touch the other blob. So who's the milk and who's the nuts? So I can climb them, right? So I can't touch him. That's established. Right, let's go this way. Oh, he obviously loves me because he's chasing me all the time. Oh, fell too far. Oh, I can get back up again. Can I shoot him? No. Now I can't even land on his head. That is a strange game, Mr. Andrew Beer. So we're going to go with our next game, which is... Right, this is a request from Chris Dennant. This is Burrow Explorer. Let's see what this is then. Ooh. Press start button. Shall do. Okay, we are the little character at the bottom. We are doing stuff. Well, this is obviously aimed at me mining. Okay, what the hell am I doing? Yep, I think this is what's technically known as broken shovelware. So it does bugger all. I'm hitting every button and it does nothing. So, okay dokie. The next one, I think Neil, on the last one, I think Neil chose this number at random, but we're going to play it anyway. It's number 178, which when we find it, I could jump this much faster by pressing that button. There we go. 178. He has put Adam Sandler's jet ski journey to the centre of Emilio Estevez, otherwise known as Pac-Land. So let's press that. Okay, press start. Off we go. Oh no, not Pac-Land. Neil Subson, you bugger. I don't want to play this. It's rubbish. No, and I have no control over it. Isn't that unfortunate? No, that's terrible. Let's end on a good note and find something really good, like Gyrus. And here we have Gyrus. Oh, maybe not. Press the start button, not the B button. Ultra Games is a registered trademark of Ultra Software Corporation. I wonder if they got the license for this. I doubt it. Right then, let's go. Oh yeah. My favourite shoot 'em ups. Let's see what it plays on here. And it appears it's very well. Oh yeah. While since I played this, I was forgetting the controls of its very strange controls. Oh yeah. As you can see, it plays nice and fast and good, and no problems with that. go. On to the next level. I should do the next level. Oh yeah, there we go. Excellent. Love the game, love the game. I think that was a get out of jail card free, which I've just used unnecessarily. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Last round. And game over. Right, that's Gyrus on the clone Mini NES. And now it's time for my final thoughts. So, these clone Mini NES systems, in general, there are many versions of them, but this particular one, the Mini Game Anniversary Edition Entertainment System, what do I think of it? Well, yes, it's well built, well designed, looks good. Controllers are lighter than traditional ones, but not by much. But the buttons are very good. It's very controllable. There's a good selection of games. 500 games. Well, yeah, there's several versions of some games, but it's only a few that are there like that. It does actually have lots and lots of games, unlike many of these systems, which are just games repeating themselves endlessly with different titles. Not the case here. Yeah, it plays well. There's no performance issues. The sound is perfect. It feels like you're playing a real NES. And if I haven't convinced you that this is good, then let me tell you this. Fluffy has demanded that I leave this set up downstairs for her to play, because she wants to play with it. There's a recommendation for you beyond any other recommendations. So, yes, I didn't think this was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to be this good. But yes, I can't recommend this enough. It's a good little system. And at £12, I found this for £12. It may be more expensive in the future when you find it. I'll put a link to the seller I got this from, who doesn't charge postage, down below. But if he's no longer selling them, then just go onto the main search page and just look for the cheapest one you can find. Preferably with this box if you would like this particular one, because I believe there's a few out there. But most of them, probably the same system running inside. But yeah, there you go. Can't recommend that enough. Really good little system. So if you enjoy videos like this and you want to see more NES and clone reviews, then I have a playlist up here of sort of system reviews there. I think it's there. And if you want to subscribe to the channel for more insanity, then there's a subscribe button somewhere there. My latest video is over there. And you can join us on Facebook if you want to join like-minded people, and also Twitter if Twitter is more your thing. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to enjoy playing with this.
You need to quit being dirty. You're a dirty boy.